Good day, good people, and welcome to Wafu TV. It's another day, and we want to look at a special lesson today. Today's lesson will be on multiples, and our focus will be on finding LCM, that is, lowest common multiple by factorization. With this, it will be easy for you to find the lowest common multiple without any stress. Without waste of time, as it's stated here, our focus will be to be able to identify multiples of numbers, to be able to identify common multiples, and of course, to calculate the lowest common multiple or the least common multiple by means of prime factorization. Let us look at an example. Multiples of 3. What are multiples in the first place? Before we look at multiples of 3, multiples simply mean to outline numbers in a continuous manner. For instance, if we want to find the multiples of 3, it starts with 3 itself, and you continuously add 3 in that order. This is what I mean. 3 will be equal to 3 itself, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, to infinity. This simply means that if you look at this carefully, you have 3 plus 3 will give 6, 6 plus 3 will give 9, 9 plus 3 will give 12, and so on and so forth. So this is how to calculate the multiples of a number. You simply add the same number in a continuous manner. Without understanding of multiples of a number, let's look at a second example. This is our second example. It's asking us to write the first two multiples of 3 and 4. Let's calculate together. Multiples of 3, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. We can end here. Multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. We can end here for the meantime. Common multiples are, if you go carefully, you realize that we have 12, 12, we have 24, and we have 24. If you continue, you realize that there are more and more multiples that are common to 3 and 4. So here we have 12 and 24. 12 and 24 are the first two common multiples of 3 and 4. With this, let us look at the third example, which is the least common multiples of 3 numbers. Find the lowest common multiple of 2, 3, and 4. This is where we are going to have it a little bit tricky, so follow up so that you don't get confused. Multiples of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. We can end here. Multiples of 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. We can end here. Common multiples. Let's look at the common multiples. 2, multiples of 2, multiples of 3, and multiples of 4. We have 12 as the first one. It appears in all the 3. We also have 24. We have it here, and we have it here. So our common multiples will be 12 and 24. Lowest common multiple will be, if you look at these two, the lowest there is 12. That is that for the lowest common multiple by this means. Our focus, which is why we are here today, is to find the lowest common multiple by means of factorization. So let's look at the next example. Okay, find the least common multiple of 24, 30, and 36. This is what you do to come out with the lowest common multiple, and by means of factorization. You write it out again: 24, 30, 36. If you look at all these numbers, which is the lowest prime number that can divide one of the numbers or all the numbers? We start with 2. 2 will divide 24 12 times. It will divide 30 15 times, and it will divide 36 18 times. We take 2 again. 2 divides 12 6 times. 15 it cannot, so you bring down 15. 2 will divide 18 9 times. 2 again will divide 6 3 times, will not divide 15, and will not divide 9, so it comes down. Let's take 3 now, because 2 cannot divide any of them, so we go to 3, the next prime number. 3 divides itself 1, 3 divides 15 5 times, and 3 divides 9 3 times. The next is 3. 3 divides 1 is here. 3 into 5, you bring down 5. 3 into 3 1 time. And now we have 5. 1, 5, 1, 5 into 1, 1. And our focus is on this. As after factorizing like this, you multiply all what you have to the left or out of the table, the prime numbers that we are using to factorize these numbers. That will be, therefore, L.C.M will be equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5, which is equal to 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 3 will give us 24, 24 times 3, 4 times 3, 12, carry 1, 6, 7, 72 times 5, 2 times 5, 10, carry 1, 7 times 5, 35 plus 1, 36. And so our answer will be 360. So this is how you can find the LCM of given numbers by means of factorization. With this, we've come to the end of our lesson for today, and see you in our next lesson. In our next lesson, we'll be looking at factors and the highest common factor.